So those 5 farms will now make double or even more than that. And the lumber mill does the same thing for timber camps and such. So that is always important to have as well. Checking for more upgrades. And periodically, even if you don't know that you need one of these upgraded, just do it anyway. It's usually helpful. I'll need that, because I'm going to build another city shortly. Okay, now forts are really good to have in between your cities, because as the enemy comes through here, this will just shoot them down as they try to get past, to get to your cities. Now for creating armies, I just kind of try to make sure I have even amounts of each units. And usually tons of catapults, because they usually die. They're always targeted by enemies. So I'm gonna have all of my siege and units created over there to make an army. So I'll just bring my senator over there. Okay. I think I'm almost ready to build a new city. Get these guys building a few more towers by my capital city to protect it. Some upgrades for farming and everything. See, metal. I need lots of metal. So that's what I'm going to have my new city focus on. Up here. It's going to take this mountain. Now there's also an upgrade building for mines. Called a smelter. And always build it in cities that have mines. Now when you build a city, there's that little circle that shows you the city limits. And that is where you want to build all the buildings for that city. You want to have all your farms in there. You want to have the woodcutters camps and the mining camps, because the lumber mill and the granary and the smelter all only affect those resource gathering buildings in the city limits, inside that circle. So you want to make sure that you do that. Alright, build another tower. Always focus on protecting your capitals. Now if you're the Persians, you can have 2 capitals, which is pretty helpful. And never build them close to each other. You want to have them far away, so that it takes them longer to get to the other one, and you can make an army you can fortify, and take back your other one in the meantime. Alright. Let's go focus on this new city here. Build a mine in it, because that's the main point of this one. Build a smelter. And of course, build the farms, granaries, and the lumber mills. Now you see that my empire is starting to become a cluster on the map here. That's what you want. It's easier to defend if they're close together. Now I can build another city as well, and I think I will, by this mountain over here, but not too close. And I'll start filling in the gaps with forts and other things. Put a fort in between these 2 cities. Now they also have watchtowers that you can use. These won't attack these watchtowers, but they will spy enemies, and if you see them coming for you, it's easier to mobilize the troops. Now I got a nice little army going here. Oh, there's a new resource. Create a merchant. Some more timber. Now, most of the game you're always going to be collecting resources. You're just going to need tons and tons of it. Everything. So you you want to start making sure you have everything going. Now this little bar over here, it'll show you how many of each thing you have. See, I don't have enough caravans. I could be gathering much more wealth than I am. There. Now I've got it all set up. I don't have all my miners. Now, this will tell you if you're missing anything. Now, after someone attacks you and you lose some stuff, even if you just lose people and not the buildings, this will tell you where they need to be. Alright. So my new city's coming along. And there's a really, really new one over here. Now I'm just gonna build all these buildings, and then I'm gonna try and reduce those caps. So I could build them first, and then reduce. Alright, let's see. I still need more wood. Do I have any woodcutters' camps? Not really. Ah, there's some more people. There. Alright, there we go. Now this button here is the Idle Citizen button, and it'll show you where people you've forgotten about or ran out of something to do, where they're just sitting around. It'll automatically select them, so you can just put them to work right away. There, put a port by that city. Now just constantly go around and check your buildings. And check and make sure you have everything done. See, now I can make another caravan. Didn't even see that. I'm missing a farmer somewhere. Here, I assume. Create some new citizens to deal with that. Now I'll get these guys to finish up this city. It needs its infrastructure. Put your markets down, your temples, your universities, and your granaries. I don't have any lumber camps in this city, so I'll just leave that out. Now, military research will increase your commerce, your population limits, and it does all kinds of other things. But that's mainly what it's for. And here's your age advance, which I can now do. Now in the medieval age, you have the most advantage that you can get out of a building ever. It's the terracotta army. It's most important. I always build it. I always try to have the extra resources and everything ready, because this is the cheapest way to increase your chances. Now here it is. It's only 300 food and 300 coin. Gives you 2 wonder points, so if you're competing for a wander victory, helpful. It creates just a regular soldier every 30 seconds. So, it's really good. Now, of course, if you're racing to build it before someone else does, you want to get a whole bunch of people to create it. Now, I don't think I'll have any competition because I didn't set my enemy nations on too high of a level. Didn't want to get destroyed while I was explaining things. So, we'll see how this goes. Now, I'm upgrading all my units, and they'll automatically upgrade over here, so I don't waste any resources. Yep. Now, here's your supply wagons. These will prevent attrition damage, as I mentioned earlier, and they'll allow your catapults and cannons to fire faster, even when they're in your enemy's territory. So you always need those. Even if they don't have attrition damage, you probably want to bring a couple along with you. Okay. So, I'm missing a scholar. Alright, they're being created. So let's see, now purple is sort of getting close, so I want to really start making sure that I have towers and things ready to go. I might even want to build a couple lookout towers, just to spot them before they get into my territory too far. Oh, here we go. Now, blue is trying to attack me. Now, cities will attack enemies, but so will their forts. Now, my fort could probably handle them on its own, but I'd rather not let it do that. Then I don't have to repair as much. See, now, the attrition damage is picking them off pretty well. We'll probably be dead for my army if it gets there. There. Just a couple guys left now. There. Everyone's done. Now I know that they're going to attack from this angle, and they're ready to go. So that means I gotta, like, focus on fixing this city a lot. So I'm gonna post my army a little closer. Purple hasn't made a move yet, but that doesn't mean they won't. So now, I know they're ready to attack. So I'm gonna focus on this now. Ah, yes. I'll get someone building the terracotta army in the meantime. Population load again. Okay. So, blue happens to be the Persians. So they have 2 capital cities, and purple only has 1. Now, these guys are a bit lower levels than me, so if I can just get a little more advantage, I can swoop in and take one out. Now, I think I'll go for purple first. Maybe I want to go for blue first. Because they have 2 capitals, so it's double the work to take them down. Now I'm going to focus on getting this city ready to produce resources before I cover it in towers and forts. That way I have everything here, and I won't run out of space for it. There we go. All my farms are set. Need a few more people. I need one more person for the mine. There we are. Okay, alright. Upgrade my guys again. Each new age gives you new things to do. Now, generals are good to have. They increase the defense of your units and do pretty much the exact same thing as your despot or leader, but you can have more than one at the same time running, which is always good to have. I seem to say that a lot. Alright. I'm running out of scholars here. They're almost all ready to go. My terracotta army is going nicely. And what else do I need in this town?